What's going on, everyone? Sports back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the unfortunate news that came out yesterday with the New York Giants as safety, young star safety, and arguably one of the most important players on the New York Giants, Xavier McKinney, the 23-year-old third-year player, has suffered a hand injury. He broke his hand during the bye week, while in Cabo, on an ATV. He got in an ATV accident, and the Giants placed him on IR, reserve NFI. So, that'll obviously keep him out for a bit. And he came out and said it himself, which is good. I like this. I think this is a move, something a player who's a leader would do. Not try and hide anything and say your faults. So this is what Xavier McKinney had to say. During our bye week, I went away to Cabo. While there, I joined a group for a guided sightseeing tour on ATVs. Unfortunately, I had an accident and injured my hand. The injury will keep me sidelined for a few weeks. I will do everything I can to get back as quickly as possible so I can contribute to what we're building here in New York. And so this is obviously an unfortunate injury, and it's an unlucky injury for the Giants. Of course, a broken hand is not something that, can be played through, of course. He's obviously going to miss time, and that's why the Giants placed him on IR, so he has to miss. He's going to miss 4 games. That'll be this week, the game against the Lions, at Cowboys, and then versus the Commanders. And I wouldn't expect him back against the Eagles. I'd probably expect him back at Washington on December 18th. That gives him a little over a month to recover from the injury. But, I don't expect this injury, to be one that keeps him out for the year at all. I think by week 15, he should be back. And McKinney's just such an important player. He's a team captain. He calls all the plays, for us. He's the, he's just a really respected guy. He's a valuable piece to this defense, probably the most valuable. He's the backbone of that secondary. So this is a tough injury, and especially an injury that doesn't happen on the football field. It's awfully tough, but the Giants will have to get around this with Julian Love and company. Expect an increased role for Landon Collins. Expect an increased role for, Fabian Moreau. Expect an increased role. Of course, Julian Love's going to take on all the big responsibilities that, Xavier McKinney had, like the play calling and stuff like that. Expect that from Julian Love. But yeah, I think Landon Collins is going to get an important and improved role. Fabian Moreau, Dane Belton, these are all guys that are going to help out the Giants in that secondary with McKinney out. In terms of the timing of the injury, it's not good, but it's not terrible. I mean, we got the Texans and the Lions coming up with, those 2 games are winnable. I think that's important. So obviously those are 2 games that the Giants should win with or without McKinney. Then the game against the Cowboys and the Commanders got a lot tougher, but hopefully we could find ways to win. But I like where the Giants are headed right now. I like the direction we're going into. This obviously sucks for McKinney, but hopefully he'll get back as quickly as he can. This will break McKinney's his snap. He had the longest consecutive snap count, I believe, in the NFL. This will snap that. So that's unfortunate for McKinney. But at the end of the day, injuries are a part of the game. And, of course, as much as some fans might not like this injury by McKinney because, it didn't happen on the football field, he's human, and you can't expect him to just, go through a bye week without doing anything. Of course, you'd like him to be a bit more cautious, but it is a part of life, and that is what it is. And hopefully for McKinney, he could get back on the football field soon. He's going to be on the sideline every game, and he's going to be hyping the team up and, just be big just to be there. So there's no doubts in my mind McKinney's still going to have some sort of a role as kind of going to be there for his teammates and help them out on the sideline. So that's good, and hopefully for McKinney, like I said, he's back as soon as he can get back. And for the Giants, I think they got to continue to do what they've done, next man up, and hope that these guys can get the Giants to continue to play well and win some football games. And that's all we can hope for right now. But guys, that is all I got in this video. You guys let me know down in the comment section your thoughts on this unfortunate news for Xavier McKinney. Of course, it's a tough injury, and he'll be back for the bulk and the important games of the season. All the games are important, of course, but the most important ones. You guys let me know all that good stuff down in the comment section. And as always, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. See you guys on the next video. And as always, let's go Giants.